the thing that hasn't changed is our relevance. That's the thing that's most important to me, and it's probably the thing that has not changed or has changed the least. I'm sure all the technology and the platforms have changed, but our relevance remains very high. I think from a technology standpoint in the recession, that was our biggest, for Meredith, that was our biggest shakeup, where we were finally able to make some changes that we could have done sooner, but we were fat and happy, didn't have to, right? And that forced the change. So we were modernizing because we had to, and I think that was important.
Great. So how has the change in consumer consumption, moving from a TV-centric world to a cross-platform world, changed the way you think about business, your product development?
Well, certainly the goal now is to aggregate every eyeball and sell every eyeball, right? So that's been a challenge from both a metric and a medium standpoint. I think that from a distribution standpoint, we've always had a belief, and I came up through the journalism side, right? And we started adding newscast after newscast. And that was our belief in that was we needed to be when and where people were watching, right? That really hasn't changed fundamentally. We just need to be on other platforms. So it's about producing efficiently today, right? Because we haven't tripled our staff, right? We haven't added 400 journalists to every market. But the reality is, if we can be in more places and in front of more eyeballs, that's going to be part of our success.
Got it. And so that's a nice segue into the world of selling impressions, not selling rating points. What's your view of that? How quickly do you think that's going to take hold? And do you see any obstacle on the agency advertiser side in terms of making that transition?
I don't. I actually think the transition will be quicker than most of us expect. I think now that the ball's rolling, I think it'll pick up speed and roll faster. And I think the reality is a lot of the buying community has been on impressions for a very long time. I don't think there's that large of a hurdle to jump because I think they're already doing impressions in other media.
Yeah.
So I honestly think it'll be a fairly quick transition, and I think it's good for us because I think there's an immediate lift available.
So tell me what you believe is the most exciting thing that you see as you think about 5 years outward from now. What excites you most about the position you have in the marketplace?
Honestly, being bigger than Google in Portland, Oregon, right? I don't think Google can out-cover us in every market that we're in. I like that defensible position. I think ATSC 3.0 is something that I'm very excited about. I don't think we know all the possibilities that it could yield, but in 5 years, I think we'll know. And so I think that there's some opportunities out there for us in our business to play in spaces that we don't today and monetize those.